Hi, I'm Jessica Amir for the Finance News Network. Joining me now over the phone from AusCann Group Holdings is Managing Director Elaine Darby. Hi Elaine, welcome back.
Thank you, Jess.
For new investors, just give us a quick introduction.
Our chairman, Dr. Mel Washer, is a medical doctor, and he has belief that Australian patients had a right to be able to access high quality, cost-effective, clinically validated cannabinoid medicines. So AusCann was founded in 2014 to be able to deliver such medicines. So we established international and domestic alliances and developed our own expertise in IP as well. I think it's important for people to understand that AusCann is the only ASX listed company that has all the necessary licenses required to be able to grow, manufacture and distribute cannabinoid medicines in Australia.
Thanks Elaine. Now to the first half 2018 results. What were the highlights?
Our strategic partner, Tasmanian Alkaloids, was granted all of its licenses from the Office of Drug Control in respect to cannabis now, so they can cultivate. They've got research and development and their manufacturing licenses. And I note that these licenses are in addition to their existing therapeutic goods administration license in respect to manufacture of any pharmaceutical narcotic. We're continuing to work closely with various government groups, doctors and other health professionals in our education program. And we were really delighted to hear with the New South Wales state regulator has now removed itself from the medical cannabis approval process and now allows the TGA to handle any doctor requests coming out of New South Wales if they want to be able to prescribe these medications. So that was an absolutely fantastic too. Our work in Chile is progressing well. Our joint venture entity, Diacam, has now planted its second crop. We're expecting harvest in a matter of 1 or 2 months. And also, most importantly, we really welcome the decision by the Australian government to now allow export of medicinal cannabis out of Australia.
Now, Elaine, would you mind providing an update on your supply chain?
Earlier this year, we also signed an agreement with Australian pharmaceutical industries for the distribution of our cannabinoid medicines. Now, Australian pharmaceutical industry, or API, they've got all of the infrastructure in place to distribute to around 5,500 pharmacies throughout Australia.
And how's the medical outreach program going?
This is progressing well. I mean, it's one thing to have the distribution capability, but at the end of the day, we really need those doctors to be in a position where they're ready and able to prescribe medication. So our Chief Medical Advisor, Dr. Daniel Schechter, has been absolutely fantastic in driving our medical outreach program. He's got in-depth knowledge on clinical use of cannabinoid medicines from his extensive specialist clinics that he has in Canada. Also in September, we announced the appointment of 3 medical liaison managers on the ground here in Australia. Each of our MLMs have an impressive resume, track record in respect to educating the medical community on pain medication. We're getting some excellent results and feedback from Australian doctors.
Now to finances and your share price, which is doing very well. Firstly, what's your cash position and funding requirements?
We invest over $2 million in cash and around $2.7 million in share-based payments in the H1 18 financial year on research and development, operating costs, joint venture expenses with our Chileans, consulting and other associated expenses. We ended with approximately $12.3 million in cash in the bank, and we're certainly well funded to maintain our operational momentum going forward now.
And your share price has really doubled since the start of 2018. Just explain the massive growth and re-rating.
Firstly, there were some very positive changes regulatory landscape in Australia, obviously with the federal government announcing the decision to enabling export. And I think the market understands that AusCann has all of the necessary, partnerships and licenses to be able to establish itself as a key supplier to the international market. And I think that really opens up a massive opportunity for us being able to target these markets. But also, most importantly, it does allow for the production of cannabinoid medicines at scale, which it will result in more cost-effective medicines for Australian patients too. Also on the Commonwealth front, the Commonwealth Department of Health also has released clinical guidance documents for medical prescribers of cannabinoid medicines, and I think this is an extremely positive step that the government is trying to assist medical practitioners in being able to prescribe.
And Elaine, what are the key priorities for the second half of this financial year?
Through our engagements with our industry experts that we have on in-house and existing leading market participants and the doctors. We're really getting on with the job of establishing the operation, both here in Australia and Chile, and really educating that medical community going forward about the benefits that cannabinoid medicines may have in their clinical practice. We're very pleased with the operational momentum that we've achieved to date, and we're really looking forward to that momentum continuing into the second half of the financial year. We will obviously update the market on our developments as we work towards our goal of being able to supply high quality, economical and clinically validated Australian cannabinoid medicines, which will be very exciting.
Elaine Darby, thank you so much for the update and congratulations on the great results.
Thanks very much, Jessica.